the Collegiate, and we've got Maggie here. Can you tell us what inspired you with this piece?
Sure. So there are lots of layers to my piece. It's called Converging Realities, hashtag the Pretty Project. So you'll see lots of different kinds of images. And I decided I might challenge myself this year to actually be present at ArtPrize the whole time and created a time-based piece. So I'll be painting as the event goes on, and I'll be changing out the pictures that are on the wall now with the new pieces that are being worked on. So,
yeah. What inspired you to do that?
That's a good question. So I'm an art teacher, elementary art teacher, and my students and I were creating a piece of art based on Heather Hansen, who is a performance artist, and she was drawing, and I thought, oh, that would be really fun to be a performance artist performing as an artist at ArtPrize. So kind of that's a little humorous, I think, but we're all artists here. But so I think that kind of stemmed it, and then I worked with AT DEVOS, who's the curator here, and we had conversations about how this would work and if it was possible. And so I'll be making 48 paintings, and the last one will be installed on the last day of ArtPrize. So,
can you tell us a little bit about your art background?
Sure. So I went to Loyola University Chicago and graduated with an education degree. I wanted to become an art teacher since I was in kindergarten, I think. But my professors were like, don't do it. They never retire, and they always, so I went into regular ed and then just kept taking classes on the side and workshops along the way. And now I'm enrolled at Savannah College of Art and Design and the Masters in Fine Arts and Painting program. So it's kind of evolved.
Can you show us one of the paintings that you're painting right now for it to go up?
Sure. So I'm just working on a little one that will replace one of the other ones. The size of my pieces is also significant within the word pretty and how people feel about that word. Everybody has, and that's why I looked to Instagram for what the whole world felt that pretty was and wanted to bring beauty out of a virtual place and make it real. So they're 10 by 10, because when you're 10, pretty is one thing, and then 21 by 21 and 40 by 40. And the last piece I will do is a 48 by 48, and that's how old I'll be this year. So, yeah.
Well, thank you so much for talking with us.
Thank you. Thanks. It's been great talking to you too.
Hi, I'm Tessa with the Collegiate, and we're here with one of the artists. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes, my name is Mike Chelich. I'm from Northwest Indiana, and I've been training as an artist for about the last 30 years, or practicing as one. And I do a variety of subject matter: portraits, still lifes, landscapes. And this is a figurative artwork that I've done for the show. It's an allegorical in subject matter, and it's kind of about a group of people who are trying to bring about change into society, and they're up against a very strong resistance. And as fast as they're trying to bring about that change, you can see in the painting that his own leg is starting to turn the color of the figures that they're resisting. So it's kind of a comment on how when people try to bring about change, it sometimes happens that the things that they're trying to change in the world, they actually become themselves in a way, or they become part of the system they're trying to resist. It doesn't always happen that way, of course, but that's what this painting is kind of like. It's very much a nightmarish type of depiction from my imagination, of course. So,
can you tell us a little bit about your art background?
Yes, I went to the American Academy of Art for 2 years in Chicago back in the 80s, and then another 4 years in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I went to a school called Atelier Lac, where they trained artists in classical methods of drawing and painting. So it was a very disciplined type of structure to work under, and I just benefited greatly from it. And this painting here, I learned a lot of things about composition at the school that really helped me strengthen the piece and my other work as well. So it's very important, the design aspect in my work. So.
Is this your first ArtPrize?
It's the second one. I was formerly in a restaurant about 6 or 7 years ago, and entered a smaller piece. And then when the time came around, they had changed the rules in ArtPrize, and it allowed for people to enter older pieces. So this painting actually was done about 20 years ago, and so I felt like this was a great opportunity for me to try to enter it, into this show. So,
Awesome. Thank you so much for speaking with us.
thank you very much. Appreciate it.